Hey everyone, I'm Moose, and thank you for joining me on my adventure channel. Come follow me on all of my adventures, the great ones and the smaller ones. I live in Northern California, what I find home to be one of the most diverse climates and some of the coolest landscape that I have seen in my life. Follow me around as we travel and explore the great beauty of Northern California. For those of you that are planning on coming here, I hope this is a small tour guide to make your adventure a little easier and for you to have just a little bit more fun. For those of you that live here, I just want to remind you guys how great of a world we live in, where we get to see so much difference in our ecosystems just by driving an hour and a half in one direction or another. But as I do like my great adventures, I do love road trips, and all of my friends absolutely love cars. So we all take our cars every so often to do really long road trips and see the rest of the country. So stay tuned for those, and stay tuned for the following video, which is our first great adventure. I'm sorry you guys won't be able to see some of the smaller ones, but we're starting off with a bang, and I hope you really like it. Please, if you like the video, please consider subscribing and stay tuned for further adventures. Enjoy the video.
We made it to Tyler's house. It's really pretty, although you can't see anything because it's 2 a.m. and the camera won't pick up low light stuff. But it's cool, and you can see the mountains. And I'm sure we'll be getting more shots of it later. But it's 2 a.m. and we're tired, kind of. So we're gonna unpack the cars and go to sleep while Alyssa is picking up Andy in Vancouver, Washington, not Vancouver, Canada. And then we're gonna get on with our funtivities tomorrow.
With everyone's faces washed and properly woken up, Tyler's mom cooked an amazing breakfast, and we got to enjoy some spirited conversation. After all the delicious food was eaten, we went up into the mountains and found a quiet spot to set up some pumpkins to start practice. It was October after all. What followed was hours of fun we hadn't had in a long time. Pack it in, pack it out. First rule of adventures. The hundreds of rounds that we went through all got taken back and properly recycled. But we did end up getting back pretty late, so we decided to just have a dinner and make some delicious s'mores. The next morning we went up to the Oregon Caves National Park, soaking in all the gorgeous views those mountain roads had to offer on the drive up.
Too small for my Crawford.
No, it's not.
It's not? Okay.
I mean, crawl through it? No.
Unfortunately, we couldn't film the caves, but we did take a tour of them and decided we had to go up to the peak of the local trail. So here we go, up to the peak. After leaving the caves, we grabbed lunch and decided to explore some forest roads. We found some perfect spots and got rollers of Alyssa and her BRZ. We were informed there was another outdoor range in the hills, so we had to go check it out. We had plenty of clay pigeons and enough shotgun ammo to go around. It was a great way to end the day.
Y'all talk to me. Oh, ready.
Your spread
I can
seems to be a
adjust
little
it.
wider, right? His or mine?
No, this is a little bit tighter. Yours was like,
Mine's a little bit wider.
yeah, come
Yours is a loose butthole.
Let's see if we can knock those
I
balls.
wonder why.
But also, I'm shooting 9-shot. You're shooting 8-shot.
Yeah, I'm too big. Okay. Take the gas can on the ground. I'll take the milk jug on the right. Whenever you're ready. Look at your spread. Do that again, dude.
Ready? Our last day wasn't like the rest. It was rainy and overcast, but a perfect representation of Oregon in late October. Nevertheless, after another hearty breakfast and everything packed up, we headed south, back down to California. The rain made the road so slippery we all had some slidey moments, but made it out safely and with a smile on our faces.
Of the road.
I'm finding some nice rocks.
Oh, Andy's finding nice rocks, while Alyssa and Tyler are looking for parts of for pieces of Alyssa's GoPro because it fell off at this corner and got ran over, and so that's really sad because the one part that we really wanted back
is the one part that we can't find. Is the GoPro. Not the GoPro, the SD card for the GoPro. We found everything but it. So I think that's a lost cause. So any footage that we got, and she got some pretty nice shots as we were driving out of Oregon, is now gone, which really sucks. With nothing else falling off our cars, we spent the rest of the day cannonballing through sunny Northern California with the sun setting just as we neared home. A perfect end to an awesome trip. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Give it a nice crisp high five. Stay tuned for more adventures. I think the next one's going to be a little bit of a smaller one. We're going to check out Point Reyes, and I'll be able to show you guys a little bit about where I live and a little bit of what kind of environment that we live in. It is mid-January, so it's going to be a little on the cooler side. So if you're planning on visiting Northern California, even in the winter, I would suggest packing some layers. It's really nice and sunny right now. Hey, dog. But it can get cold and it can get windy. We had a nice little break from the rain today, which I'm really happy about, and I got to film. But make sure you guys prepare for the winter and prepare for the conditions. Always remember, check the weather before you go anywhere. Stay tuned, and good luck adventuring.